Hi friends, this is Sav from the Ocean Breeze Reader. It has been a while since I have recorded and shared some bookish content with you guys, but I am excited to be coming back to share it with you. I am going to be sharing some books that I am excited to be reading in the week and a half that I have off over Christmas, and my next video will be sharing my thoughts on these books once I have finished them. Then again, maybe I won't, which is about Tony, who is 13 and he's just moved house to the best part of Long Island. The next book I'm going to be reading is Amy and Laura. This is a book that's in a series. I haven't read the rest of the series as I got this book from my mum and she read this when she was younger, but I am looking forward to having a look into it. The next book I'm going to be reading is Emma in Love, and this book is about Emma, who is now 16 and has left the island where she lived with her aunt and uncle to go to school in Edinburgh and keep their house for Richard, her student brother. A whole new world has opened up and exciting new friendships with Alistair. Emma's former adventures are told in a high house and Emma's Island also available. So if I enjoy this book, I might have to go have a look and see what the others are about. The next book I'm going to be reading is The Summer of the Swans. Sarah's 14th summer was turning out to be the most confusing time of her life. Up until then, things had flown smoothly like gliding swans on the lake. Now she wanted to fly away from everything: her beautiful older sister, her bossy Aunt Willie, her remote father, and most of all from herself. She hated her own gawkiness, her enormous feet, and her lack of popularity. And then there was her younger brother Charlie, who hadn't said a word since his illness years ago. Sarah loved him in a way she didn't understand until the night she disappeared, when she began to realize what it meant to care more about someone else than you could care about yourself. That sounds amazingly interesting, and I'm curious to know what has happened to her little brother. The next book I'm going to be reading is Don't Walk Alone. The blurb says, Amy's first feeling when she sees Cruzier's cottage, her new home, is fear. The cottage is actually an isolated old house perched on ragged cliffs with the ocean crashing below. But life seems brighter when she starts dating Danny Morgan. Then suddenly, Danny breaks off with Amy and won't tell her why. Only then does Amy wonder about the three strange men she's seen lurking on the cliffs, the look of fear in Miss Morgan's eyes, and Danny's mysterious coldness. The terror begins again. Something is wrong, very wrong, and Amy knows. The sea hides the answers. Now that sounds very intriguing, and I can't wait to see what happens throughout the book and why these strange men are looking around for Amy. And the last book that I'll be reading for my next video will be The Witch's Bridge. This is about evil haunts the Witch's Bridge and foggy marshes. The old Pride house, now young Dan Pride, has come to live here. Can he escape the terror that hangs over Witch's Bridge? That night, Dan sees a weird light flickering out on the marsh. Dan, the light spells out in code, Dan Pride. Now, that sounds very mysterious, and I'm very intrigued to find out what happens, why all these people are going missing, and why people are being stalked. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I shall catch you in the next video. Bye!